how will supermarkets, break into, the delivery market, and will supermarkets play a role in the ghost kitchen area, or is this something that is separate, and they will probably lose out on let's say the bigger brands, or how do you see that combination? Because both
great question. Yeah, no, absolutely. Look, a lot of folks, certainly in the earlier days of the conversations I was having out there about this subject, would often say, "Oh, I hate food delivery. It's taken away from the guests coming to my restaurant." And I would say, no, you're absolutely wrong. Like, if someone wants to go out and eat out, they would go and eat out. What this is taken from is the supermarket, right? So this is all an attack on the supermarket grocery spend. Rather than going out and buying food to make yourself in the time that you don't have, it's a lot easier to be able to have food delivered. So I'm glad you bring up this particular topic. I think supermarkets are responding. They're having to. Certainly the rise of the grocerant, the fact that there are restaurants now appearing inside of supermarkets is certainly a trend that we're seeing here in the US. But we're also starting to see ghost kitchens in particular start to work with big grocers. There's a Canadian ghost kitchen brands working with Walmart. My old company, Kitchen United, is working with Kroger, where they have a number of locations in Ralph's grocery stores. And for all intents and purposes, it's the same deal, right? They are enabling customers to be able to go up to that are perhaps walking by to be able to order from a kiosk, so they have food to take away with them along with their groceries. But similarly, those locations are great for drivers to come in and collect food for people that have been ordering online. And I think the beauty of that setup is that you actually then have a location which has great ingress, great egress, and ability for you also to hedge those times when perhaps people aren't ordering as much online with the customers that are just walking by. And so you have that high level of traffic volume inside a grocery store to tempt people to eat. And I think grocers are starting to see the opportunity for that. Now, do I see some other opportunities in that? Yeah, for sure. There's probably a bunch of procurement opportunities. You've got a huge food supply chain, for example, going into grocery stores. And so that clearly could perhaps play a role. And do I see a future where virtual brands and grocery stores could work together? Yeah, for sure. And again, maybe they could do that in their own location. You mentioned the term earlier that I didn't define, called host kitchens. And that is a restaurant that uses its own space to host other brands. Well, the kitchens inside a grocery store could be a host kitchen for servicing other brands outside of the ones that are on the door.